The Spiritual Elements, Chapter 8. Common attributes. There are several states to spiritual elements. There's an unused state, which has little if any effects on the element. In other words, it doesn't influence you, and you can't control it. Then there's the unbalanced state. In this state, the element controls you, creating many mental illnesses. Now, the balanced state is where you control the element and its effects. There are many effects, and many are automatic and unconscious. The many effects can be controlled as well.
Warnings. Unstable effects only occur when the spiritual elements are unbalanced. You balance and strengthen the elements by meditating on all four elements. Many balanced effects mimic similar mental illnesses. Many mental illnesses can be controlled by meditation on the spiritual elements. Actually, many mental illnesses can be predicted by determining which spiritual element you're strong in and what physical element you're strong in. Combine the two, you can predict what kind of illness a person is most likely going to have. The element of desire. This element causes you to want to act and interact within the world around you. When it's unbalanced, it can create addictions, compulsions, and the like influenced by the physical elements that you're strongest in. In meditations, remember what the water jug is like. Remember what it's like to want something really bad. Now duplicate both those feelings and effects at the same time. That's how you meditate on the element of desire. The stronger these feelings are within inside you, the stronger the meditation becomes. The element of letting go. This grants a number of different things. First, it grants the ability to remove desire, fear, compulsions, addictions, and any similar thing. Next, it grants you the ability to understand the problem perfectly. And finally, he grants you the power to act upon the answers that you find. Now, for unstable complications and unstable function, it can cause you to lose touch with the world around you. You'd have no desire at all to act within the world around you. You could care less what happens any place for anything that happens. Now, for the meditation, it requires you to ignore all needs, desires, and similar feelings. It's like having a glass of water. You can be very thirsty, but you can either drink it or you can drop it out. Either way is perfectly desirable. Now remember how you filled yourself up with the water jug. Now ignoring all your needs, desires, and similar feelings, breaking your connection with them, creates a hole inside of you. You have to fill that hole with peace and tranquility. The same way you became aware of yourself with the water jug. And once you gain peace and tranquility, it becomes possible to gain the level of wisdom. Now, the level of wisdom is that which allows you to understand the problem perfectly. Once you become full enough the level of wisdom, you gain a level of power. This allows you to act within the world around you. You can act for the benefit of yourself or someone else. And the consequences don't matter for these actions. The element of focus. This allows you to ignore outside influences as well as internal influences. Unbalanced, it forces you to react to anything you can't deal with. Now the way it forces you to do this either removes yourself from the problem or it forces you to remove the problem from you. Now meditation, the first one is the void. This requires the idea of no breath and thinking of nothing while the air leaves your lungs. Now the idea of no breath is you take a deep breath, picturing your lungs as a bellows, and filling up your lungs completely. You just let the air expand and leave your body on its own force, desire, and will. Now the second meditation is you picture a ball of energy in front of you in a three-dimensional image. The element of altered states. This allows you to become aware of the world around you based upon your physical elements. That is, whatever physical elements you're strong in. Also, it allows you to experience different worlds in different places. Now, unstable, it can cause you to experience things that don't exist. The first meditation, is the melting. For this, you let go of the awareness of self and become aware of everything around you. In many cases, it's similar to the element of air meditations. Now, the second meditation is guided tours. You picture yourself in another place, and you move through that place to experience it, as much of it as possible. And you do this as if you were actually there and not where you're sitting. You feel your body move through the place. You feel the rose as you pick it up off the ground. You feel the terrain different, the rocks on your feet. You feel the wind through your hair.